Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. You are watching Study with Sheraz, and in today's lecture, we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is the biofuels and its importance. Basically, the word is focused on the biofuels, and so we are going to look why the biofuels are so source of interest for the world and why they are so much important in the economy of any country. So first of all, we have to look what are biofuels. So biofuels are the renewable energy resources produced from the biomass or remains of the living organisms like plants and animal. Whenever the word comes bio, the bio means life. So biofuels are those fuels or those products that are obtained from the living organisms or their remains, like the plants or the animals or the algae or any other kind of the waste that is linked to the living organisms. If we talk about the major examples or the major forms of the biofuels, that are ethanol, biodiesel and our biogas. So first of all, we would look at what is ethanol. Basically, you people know that ethanol is an alcohol, but in the case of biofuels, that is made from the crops like corn and sugarcane. Basically, from the waste products of the sugarcane or the corn, we can produce the ethanol by the process of the fermentation, and this ethanol is used as biofuel sole, or it may be used as an additive in the gasoline or the petrol, because it is aimed to improve the efficiency or the working of the internal combustion engine, and the petrol that contains the ethanol has much better performance in the internal combustion engines. The second form of biofuel is the biodiesel. It's made from the vegetable oil or the animal fat, and it is used in the diesel engine just like the buses and the trucks and the heavy engines of the ships. The third form of the biofuel is the biogas, that is produced from the decomposition of the food waste and the manure. You can say that the waste that is produced from the farms, that is in the form of manure, so the decomposition of this manure produces the biogas. Next is the why word is focused so much on biofuels, because importance of biofuel is so much. So we are going to look at what points make the word so much focused on the biofuels. So first point is the climate change. Basically in the 21st century, the world is facing extreme environmental pollution and extreme environmental changes that's caused by the global warming across the globe. So world is aimed to produce some fuels that release less, you can say, the carbon dioxide, because carbon dioxide is the main greenhouse gas that causes the global warming. The second point is the energy security. Energy security means that is the self-reliance of any country, because the biofuels can be produced locally and there is no need of importing the fossil fuels across the globe, because the fossil fuels are not found in every country and all the countries have to import. So the production of biofuels or switching toward biofuels can lead to the energy reliance or the self-reliance of country on their own. The next point is the economic opportunities. The production of biofuels can lead to the development of large number of jobs and job opportunities, especially in the rural areas, because the number of jobs are offered in the industries that are related to the production of the biofuels. And the last point is the waste reduction. World is facing the issues of pollution. Basically, biofuels convert waste into the energy, so switching toward the biofuels can lead to the decrease in the level of the waste across the globe. The next very important point that is important for us and as well as the world is why countries like Pakistan should need to switch toward the biofuels. There are a large number of reasons that the Pakistan should switch toward the biofuels. The first one is the agricultural advantage. As you people know that Pakistan is an agricultural country and it produces a large number of agricultural waste in the form of sugarcane waste, in the form of crops. So that waste can be used by the industries to produce the biofuels, reduce oil import. Countries like Pakistan invest a large amount of money on importing fossil fuels from the world. So if the Pakistan should start producing biofuels, the money that are spent on the importing of the fossil fuels can be used anywhere else. The next point is the energy security and the self-reliance. As I explained earlier, that the Pakistan faces a large number of problems because of the fuel blackouts. So Pakistan can become self-reliant by making the biofuels. So if Pakistan switches toward the biofuel, it would gain the self-reliance in the field of the fuels. The next point is the environmental benefits. Pakistan is a country that is severely hit by the environmental changes, by the global warming as well as the production of smoke in the winter season. So if we switch toward the biofuels, the production of the greenhouse gases like the carbon dioxide would be reduced, and the Pakistan would be having much environmental benefits by switching toward the biofuels. The next point is the rural development. Pakistan faces crisis in the jobs. So, switching toward the biofuels can lead to the production of large number of job opportunities, especially in the rural areas, because the industries that would be related to the development of biofuels can offer a large number of jobs to the rural people. And the last point is the cleaner transport. As I mentioned earlier, that the biofuels produce very small amount of the pollutants as compared to the fossil fuels. So if the Pakistan switches toward the biofuels, the production of the air pollutants would be much reduced and the danger of the global warming would be much less. So hope so that the Pakistan and the people of Pakistan should switch toward the biofuels instead of the fossil fuel. So we will meet in the next video. Up till then, Allah Hafiz.